I brought the Straight Edge Society back to the WWE. Which lifestyle would win out? The one of a straight edge superstar or that one of a steroided superstar? I feel like I'm going to get in trouble for that, but let's just jump in. But before that, we need to have a check-in. Unfortunately, Joey Mercury is falling off the right path, so he's out, and we need a new member of the Straight Edge Society to join, to fill out the ranks. So we had an 8-person battle royal with these 8 participants. And in the end, Bronson Reed would eliminate Cody Rhodes' action figure and become a new member of the Straight Edge Society. Our first show is Backlash. The newest member of the Straight Edge Society and Luke Gallows team up to take on the Judgment Day for the World Tag Team Champions. Finn Balor needs to tag out and he gets a tag. Luke Gallows then clotheslines Damian Priest down and he pins him for the 3 off of the shittiest clothesline I've ever seen in my life. Like, look at that stuff, man. Look at that clothesline. It looks terrible. But a pin's a pin, a win's a win, and the Straight Edge Society captured their first championships. Great addition to the Straight Edge Society, Bronson Reed. After the success of Backlash, we go on to our next pay-per-view, Night of Champions. CM Punk, the leader of the Straight Edge Society, finally comes out of the shadows and is now going to take on the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins hits a curb stomp, but CM Punk kicks out of it. Then the guys go into like a fighting sequence against one another, like a punch, 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 punch. But then Seth Rollins gets one more curb stomp in to pin CM Punk for the 3. The leader of the Straight Edge Society fails in his conquest to become world champion. Damn, that sucks. The leader fails while the minions succeed. At Money in the Bank, we finally get some female representation as Serena Deeb. Yeah, she was in the Straight Edge Society, you remember that? Takes on Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship, and it goes absolutely horribly for Serena. She gets absolutely pulverized and beaten by Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley hits a frog splash, and then she calls that. I don't know what it's called. Someone tell me that. Prism Trap? Yeah. Prism Trap onto Serena and makes her tap out in like 5 minutes. Absolutely crushed by Rhea Ripley. And then you have the Money in the Bank ladder match. We're not going to play through this match. We're just going to simulate it. Look, CM Punk is there. And Bronson Reed of the Straight Edge Society. And CM Punk wins. Wow. I guess Bronson Reed really helped out CM Punk winning the match, huh? And CM Punk is Mr. Money in the Bank for like, what, the 3rd time at this point? So let's see what happens. On the lead up to SummerSlam, it looks like CM Punk cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase on Seth Rollins and won the World Heavyweight Championship. So, congratulations CM Punk, you're now a world champion once again. Of course, that might be short-lived because he's got to defend the World Heavyweight Championship against the guy he took it from at SummerSlam. And just like what happened months ago, Seth Rollins curb stomps CM Punk and pins him for the win. Seth Rollins takes back his championship from CM Punk after a cash-in attempt and succeed. So Seth Rollins wins back the world title and is now 2-0 against CM Punk. Man, this might make him quit, to be honest, if he loses again. But in the main event, it's a tag team match. Yeah, really, a main event tag team match? When does that happen? The Straight Edge Society defend against the Wyatt Six, who have finally debuted. Uncle Howdy and Braun Strowman. And it ends catastrophically in their debut match. The Wyatt Six lose by countout. Bronson Reed powerbombs Uncle Howdy on the outside and runs back in the ring like a coward to win by countout. So the Straight Edge Society win by countout, and I don't like that. They're gonna pay for that because we don't like countouts on this channel. The next pay-per-view is Payback, and it's time to get payback. You get the pun? Let's just move on. The first match is a rematch from SummerSlam. It's Extreme Rules, so there's no countout. The Wyatt Six get another shot against the Straight Edge Society. And after a chaotic match, Uncle Howdy locks on a Dragon Sleeper onto Luke Gallows. Bronson Reed's too late to break it up. And the Wyatt Six win the Tag Team Championships. You know, it just took them losing once, and that didn't kill their momentum, so that's cool. But now it's time for the main event. To settle the score once and for all, Seth Rollins and CM Punk fight again. This time in an ambulance match. So one of these guys is going to go away for a while. Hopefully. The first attempt of this match kind of ended weirdly. One of the guys tried to throw each other into the steel steps, but he countered. And like Seth Rollins went flying into the crowd while CM Punk got stuck on the barricade. I tried to interfere and like fix it, but we couldn't. It just wasn't happening. So we had to restart the match because CM Punk got stuck in the barricade. In the second attempt of this match, it ends just like it did previously. Seth Rollins gets a curb stomp and then throws CM Punk's punk ass into the ambulance and closes the door. Seth Rollins retains the World Heavyweight Championship again as the Straight Edge Society is completely and utterly defeated. The tag team titles were lost and CM Punk got put into an ambulance. Not a good day for being straight edge. After these losses at Payback, the Straight Edge Society stepped back for a bit, and Serena Deeb comes back into the play at Fastlane where she challenges Io Sky after getting pulverized by Rhea Ripley. She goes for the Women's Championship on SmackDown, and it ends the same exact way. She gets pulverized by Io Sky, and Io Sky defeats her with a moonsault probably to retain her championship at Fastlane. After these debilitating losses, CM Punk gathers the Straight Edge Society in some corner backstage and goes like, listen guys, we need to have a change of scenery. And what do? They go to SmackDown and they beat up the Bloodline, Roman, Solo, and Jimmy. But The Rock comes in for the save and saves Roman from CM Punk. So the Straight Edge Society realize they need a fourth man to join them in their quest to defeat the Bloodline and get more titles. They look far and wide trying to find somebody to join them, and they find R-Truth in the back, in the corner, and they're like, that's our guy. So R-Truth is now part of the Straight Edge Society. And at the Survivor Series, it's War Games. It's the Bloodline, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, and Dwayne Johnson versus the Straight Edge Society, CM Punk, Bronson Reed, Luke Gallows, and new member R-Truth. In the War Games match, Luke Gallows grabs Roman by his hair and slams him down while everyone else is fighting. Luke Gallows pins Roman Reigns for the 3, and the Straight Edge Society finally get their win that they've needed for so long. And now, hopefully, maybe they'll get back on track. Of course, after War Games, CM Punk disposed of R-Truth like complete garbage. It was just like, thanks for helping us out, brother. Now it's time to throw you away. So R-Truth is kicked out of the Straight Edge Society as soon as he's in. Kind of sad. But will they regret this decision? Unfortunately, the Straight Edge Society have to wait 2 entire months to get their title shots. But after 2 months of waiting, they get their title shots at the Royal Rumble. The Straight Edge Society challenged the Bloodline for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Luke Gallows picks up Jimmy Uso and headbutts him to pin him for the 3, and the Straight Edge Society win off of a really lame-ass finish. Wait, I got a better way to make this better. Hold on. There you go. So the Straight Edge Society are your new tag team champions. But enough talk, it's the main event. Actually, not really. It's the CM Punk versus Roman Reigns for the Undisputed Universal Championship. Unfortunately for CM Punk, it ends just like every other world title match he's in. He gets speared by Roman Reigns and pinned for the 3. Roman Reigns retains the Universal Championship as CM Punk is now 0-3 for world title match. Honestly, CM Punk just needs to give up. He needs to go to the mid-card because he's just not going to win a world championship for a decent period of time. Also, there's a Royal Rumble match, and The Miz ends up winning it. Fucking fantastic. We're going to have The Miz versus Roman Reigns for the world championship. Before we get to WrestleMania, we have Elimination Chamber, and Serena Deeb is getting a 3rd championship opportunity. I know, she's lost twice, but this time it's Elimination Chamber, so maybe it'll work out better for her. As she takes on the all-star cast of Io Sky, Charlotte Flair, Asuka, Bianca Belair, and Shotzi. She's there too. But unfortunately for Serena Deeb, she loses again. She gets hit with a dragon suplex from Io Sky, and Io Sky takes her out of the match. Charlotte Flair ends up winning the Women's Championship after hitting natural selection to Io Sky. Serena Deeb, I mean, it might just be over, man. You might just need to go back to AEW, alright? Go back to the middle leagues. Go back to the little leagues for you, Serena. It's time for WrestleMania. The first match, the Straight Edge Society of Bronson Reed and Luke Gallows defend their titles against Pretty Deadly and the Street Profits. This match is an elimination tag tornado tables match. And we get to see all of this table carnage. So we got guy after guy after guy going through tables. It's very entertaining. And it comes down to Elton Prince and Bronson Reed of the Straight Edge Society. But in the end, Elton Prince suplexes Bronson Reed through a table and ends the match. Pretty Deadly become the new WWE Tag Team Champions. And I'm cool with that, because Pretty Deadly are pretty awesome. And the final match of WrestleMania, CM Punk, who won the Intercontinental Championship on the road to WrestleMania from Gunther, I don't know how, don't explain it, is taking on The Miz? What? That doesn't make any sense. Why? I guess The Miz wants to be a 15-time Intercontinental Champion, so rather than challenging for Roman or Seth's belts, he just went straight for CM Punk. Can CM Punk actually win a match, finally? No, he doesn't. He loses again. He can't even keep a mid-card title. The Miz hits him with the skull-crushing finale, and CM Punk loses again in a title match. The fuck, man? Man, the Straight Edge Society is out on their feet, right? Wait, there's one more match. There's one more member of the Straight Edge Society that hasn't gotten a championship match yet. R-Truth is challenging for the United States Championship against Logan Paul. And R-Truth wins the United States Championship after hitting a pay dirt on the Logan Paul. R-Truth, the man that was kicked out of the Straight Edge Society and thrown away like garbage, gets his guaranteed title match at WrestleMania and ends up winning. That's a poetic end. The Straight Edge Society lose and R-Truth gets his revenge in the end. Yeah, that's a good ending. That's a good ending, right?